What happened on the first 2 days of the WBBL? Rain? Plenty of rain? Rain? Nah. Let's find that out on the weekly wrap on Avnir presents The Outside View, powered by WTF Sports. Yes, rain dominated the first 2 days with 5 out of 8 games getting washed out. 3 of them yielded results. Let's look at the performers from the first 2 days of WBBL 06. Batting first, one of the major highlights or headlines is Ellyse Perry makes a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, we waited for more than 8 months, I think, to see Perry back, and just to see her coming back as an all-rounder, I think it seemed like the world was healing, as Anisha Ghosh said. I mean, it just felt like normalcy was returning to see Perry charge in and, hit the winning runs for her beloved Sydney Sixers, who missed her last year. So it was great to see her back.
And she was back as an all-rounder, if that adds any value to it. Grace Harris and Laura Wolford shown in their first games. Wolford, can you just stop? Can she stop playing those drives?
I don't know. I mean, like the first ball she played, she smashed it through cover point, and it was like she had never stopped batting after that T20 World Cup. It was just wonderful to see her, hit through covers, through point, and I mean, I expected her to be slightly rusty considering South Africa haven't played for so long. Yes, they had training camps, but just the fact that she came in, the first ball was in her slot, and it was a beautiful cover drive. So great to see Laura Wolford back.
And it was no surprise to see a tweet from Mel Farrell saying, "Inject those drives into me." But a word on Grace Harris, she, as you wrote, channeled her inner MS Dhoni to lead Heat to a wonderful chase.
Yeah, I mean, we discussed this earlier as well, that, Grace Harris is going to be very, very important for Brisbane Heat, considering they've lost, their batting engine room with Beth Mooney. So just for her to have stepped up and take them over the line, yes, she didn't get those last 10 runs, but I thought she batted very responsibly. Those first 18 balls kind of poked and prodded her way to 11. But then the fact that she, battled through that and was able to, I suppose, showcase her full repertoire of strokes was great to watch.
Before we move to the bowling performances, let's give a quick glance at the points table. Both Brisbane Heat as well as Sydney Sixers are sitting on top of the table with 3 points each. One game and had the other one washed out. Let's move to your department, Team Pacer. 2 impressive names that come to mind. First of all, Adelaide strikers. Whenever you look at strikers, the first player that you look out for is Megan Schutt. But this time, there was some other player. You want to tell us about her?
Yeah, I mean, so I think last year Darcy Brown became the youngest player to get signed by a WBBL team, and the fact that she got a game this time, everyone was raving about how fast she is bowling, and she came in and she looked really, really good. I mean, she was quick, she bowled good areas, which is great for a young bowler. You normally, when you associate someone with pace, you think they're erratic, but I thought Darcy Brown was wonderful. She attacked the stumps, bowled a very good length. Very, very exciting prospect for Australia. I think they've got a good group of young fast bowlers coming through. Stella Campbell as well. So, there's a lot to look forward to, not just for strikers, but for Australia as well.
Megan Schutt, you can't really keep her out of the game, can you? Because first 2 legal deliveries that she bowled were wicket-taking ones that led to people talking about whether it was a hat-trick. So Schutt, and of course Schutt was captaining in the absence of Susie Bates. So a bit about her.
Well, Megan Schutt, big, huge, hooping in-swingers. There's nothing better than watching her bowl those. So yeah, great to watch her bowl and captain as well. I think she tweeted saying, fast bowlers are smart. So, fast bowlers are smart.
And of course, apart from these performances, AmandaJade Wellington picked up 3 wickets. We talked in our preview as to whether she'd have the hunger to do well in this WBBL, given that Wareham, of course, is the preferred leg spinner for Australia, and she showed us how hungry, how eager to perform she is.
Yeah, she did. I mean, I guess you've come to expect that from her for strikers. She's, well respected amongst the group, and she proved that again. She's one of the lead bowlers.
Right then, week 1 of WBBL 06 off to a wet start probably. But remember, you stand a chance to win a hamper if you answer the following question correctly. The question is, How many games of the first 2 days were washed out due to rain? Remember to watch the video, the answer is there. And also keep watching Avnir presents The Outside View, powered by WTF Sports.